Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we peel back the layers of corporate filings. And today we've got MiNK Therapeutics saying, oops, we forgot to tell you about our earnings, but here they are. So what exactly is this document? It is an 8K filing, which essentially means a company is reporting a major event that shareholders need to know about. In this case, MiNK Therapeutics Incorporated is belatedly sharing its financial results for the quarter that ended the 30th of September 2025. They admit they inadvertently did not timely file the report for their press release. Better late than never, I guess. Let's get into the company itself. MiNK Therapeutics Incorporated is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company focused on developing novel immunotherapies. Their main game is trying to create new ways to fight cancer by using the body's own immune system. They're working on different types of these therapies, and the hope is to bring effective treatments to patients. You can find their stock traded on the Nasdaq stock market under the ticker symbol INKT. Now, this filing is mainly about releasing those financial results they missed. They've provided a press release and a transcript of a conference call where they discuss their performance. The core of this 8K is about their earnings. They're telling us what happened financially up to the 30th of September 2025. The important takeaway here is that while they are now filing this, there are no revisions to the results that were presented in the foregoing press release and conference call. This means the numbers they announced on the 14th of November 2025 are the official numbers, even though the filing itself came later. The actual juicy financial details would be in that press release, Exhibit 99.1. Since we don't have the full press release content here, we have to infer what the key points might be. And then look at the date again. The filing is signed the 8th of December 2025. This tells us there was that delay when companies miss deadlines for reporting these crucial financial numbers. It can raise questions. It might suggest internal control issues or simply an oversight, but it is never a great look for transparency. Similarly, Exhibit 99.2 is the transcript of their conference call. This is where management usually elaborates on the financial results, discusses progress on their drug development pipeline, and talks about their future outlook for a company like MiNK Therapeutics, which is in the clinical stage biopharmaceutical sector. The focus would likely be on their research and development progress, any updates on their clinical trials, and their cash runway, essentially how much money they have to keep operating. MiNK Therapeutics is identifying itself as an emerging growth company. This status gives them some regulatory flexibility, including potentially delaying adoption of new accounting standards. This is common for younger companies still finding their footing. This section is basically the table of contents for the additional documents they are providing with this filing. We've got the press release and the conference call transcript as the main attachments, along with the interactive data file for easier analysis. And finally, the signature, Christine M. Klaskin, who is the treasurer, signed off on this report on the 8th of December 2025. This confirms the document has been officially submitted. Now, let's try to put this all together. MiNK Therapeutics Incorporated missed a deadline. That is the headline. They are now catching up by providing their financial results from their recent earnings announcement. As a clinical stage biopharma company, their performance is heavily tied to the success of their drug development programs and their ability to secure funding without the actual financial numbers from the press release and conference call. It is hard to make a deep dive into their financial health. However, the fact that they had to file an 8K explicitly stating they missed the original filing for their earnings report suggests something went awry in their reporting process. For investors, this kind of delay can be a minor red flag, indicating potential issues with internal systems or processes. What does this tell us about MiNK Therapeutics Incorporated? It is a company deeply in the research and development phase. Their results are likely more about scientific progress and financial burn rate than traditional profit and loss statements. The delay in filing is unfortunate. It erodes some confidence in their operational efficiency and transparency, which are critical for investors, especially in the volatile biotech sector. While the underlying science and treatments they are developing could be revolutionary, this administrative stumble is something to note, looking ahead. The key for MiNK Therapeutics will be to demonstrate continued progress in their clinical trials and to manage their cash effectively. The market for biotechs is highly competitive, and funding can be a constant challenge. Any investor would want to see stability and clear communication from the company. This 8K, while belated, is a step towards that. The real story will be in the details of those financial results once they are fully accessible. Alright, that is our quick decode of this late 8K filing from MiNK Therapeutics Incorporated. What is your take on companies missing reporting deadlines? Let us know in the comments below. If this breakdown was helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.